Hi, Steven here from Lambda Labs. I'm really excited to give you guys some updates. I just spent the last 6 months in Shenzhen, China, working with our hardware manufacturers, and I've got a lot to show you. So first up, board. Finally got the board. As you can see here, we've got a nice little board. It's got a 5 megapixel web camera, and right now this board is taking one picture every 4 seconds. It's also running a little Wi-Fi hotspot, which you'll figure out what that's for later. Next up is the hat. So got an updated hat working with a new company, and as you can see here, it's a little bit hard to tell because it's so small, but there's the camera right there. I'll zoom in and give you guys a little look at it. Okay, there you go. It's so small and so discreet, and I'm really happy about how that turned out. I think that's a really nice look, and I'm really happy that it's just so subtle. Next up is the packaging. So we found a company to do some packaging. This box's dimensions are not exactly correct, and so this will actually have to change. But you can see here, got some initial packaging done, and I think that looks really nice. It's a nice black box. Also, got some USB cables. Now, it's not that big of a deal, but I thought this design was pretty unique. It's got a little magnetic clasp there, and so this is a little USB micro USB cable, and every Lambda hat will come with one of these. This is what you use to charge the hat, as well as do kind of bulk data transfer, and also when you're ADBing into the hat when you're doing some development on it. This is how you do that. Like I said, if you remember, this board is running a Wi-Fi hotspot, and so now what you're going to see is this phone is connected to that Wi-Fi hotspot, and so the cool thing about that is I've got a little HTTP server that's running on the board. And here's a preview of our JSON API. And so, like I said, that board's been taking a picture every 4 seconds. And so this API right here, you can see I just loaded it up, and that's got a list, some JSON of all the images that are currently accessible on the board. There's a lot of images there. And so that's the JSON API. That was just a normal HTTP GET. And here's the JSON response. Now, what's all that useful for? Well, let me show you a little iOS app that I made using that exact same API. So there you can see your Lambda hat. I'm going to click that. And what this has got is a little history of all the images that have come off of the board in the last few minutes. And so this is actually using that same exact JSON API you just saw, and it's pulling the images off of it and then displaying them here. And so you see I'm scrolling up and down. I can scroll forward and back in time, and that's been taking a picture once every 4 seconds, and you can see there it is taking more pictures right now. So I'm really excited about that. Well, the reason for this is because I'd like to hear what you'd like to use the API for and what features you'd like to see in the API. So if you could please leave a comment down below. You can tweet at LambdaHat, or you can send me a personal email. My email is right in the description down there. So I'm really looking forward to hearing what you'd like to use Lambda Hat for and what you'd like to see in the API. So I hope that update was good, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what you guys want to use Lambda Hat for. All right, thank you.